What's up guys, Justin here. Today I'm bringing you my top 10 figures from 2023. These are just my favorites. Everyone's list is going to be different. You might agree with them, you might not. But these are the ones that I enjoyed the most for different reasons. And it wouldn't be a top 10 list without any honorable mentions, but I'm going to do Rich M a favor and only include one, and that is this behemoth right here. The Lightning Collection Zord Ascension Project Astro Megazord. Great figure, but of course not without its problems. But since it's such a big behemoth, I wanted to kind of exclude it from the list and just focus on the more 1/12-ish scale action figures. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright guys, coming in at number 10, and I might lose some people here, but just hear me out. I was not big on Mcfarlane's DC Multiverse line when it first came out. I had picked up a figure here and there and just returned them, didn't care too much for them. But Mcfarlane's Nightfall Batman really pulled me in. I mean, just the colors and just that gray with the yellow bat signal and that blue cow just really speak to my mind's eye version of Batman. So I'm putting this guy at number 10 solely because he pulled me into the Mcfarlane line just enough, just a hair, for me to say that I wanted to do my own mind's eye version of like a comic Justice League. Just what my mind's eye as in when I close my eyes, what I see when I think of the Justice League. This Batman just kind of kicked it off. I love what Mafex is doing with the DC line, but this Batman just, I don't know, just something about it. The sculpt, everything is good. It would have just knocked it out of the park even more if he was true 1/12 scale and not at that 7-inch scale, and if he had that upper thigh swivel. Come on, McFarlane, give us that upper thigh swivel. But even with all that, just with how it changed the way I collect DC right now, as far as comic, I gotta give the number 10 spot to Mcfarlane DC Multiverse Nightfall Batman. And coming in at number 9, we have Mewtwo from the Jazzwares Pokemon Select Target Exclusive Trainer Series line. This line's really been knocking it out of the park so far. Not all of them have the best articulation, but I'd put Mewtwo right up there as my second favorite from the Pokemon Select line, right next to Charizard. Coming from a 90s kid, this is the exact Mewtwo figure I want without having to pay that import price. Just right there at 20 to 25 bucks, you really can't beat this line as far as articulated Pokemon figures. So number 9 goes to Mewtwo. And coming in at the number 8 spot, I have the Marvel Legends Spider-Man the Animated Series Doc Ock. I've been looking forward to this figure for a long time, hoping they do an animated series accurate one. It's my mind's eye of Doc Ock. I grew up on the animated series as a 90s kid, and there's not much that this figure honestly left to be desired for me. The only complaint I might have is the bendy wire tentacles, where they peg into the back on mine. It does tend to swivel a little more. That's why you can see I have mine on a flight stand here. He can hold himself up on his own weight on those bendy wire tentacles, but mine does sag over time and he would eventually fall over and just take out a lot of figures in my display. But besides that, I love the colors, I love the bendy wire tentacles, and I just love this figure. So Doc Ock takes number 8. Next at number 7, we have Majin Buster from Demoniacal Fit, aka Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So basically what this figure is a knockoff, if you will, I'm doing air quotes off camera but you can't see, of the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 2 Goku release. This guy comes with everything that figure comes with. He has the halo, he has the separate hair piece where you can swap between Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 hair. He has 4 different faceplates, a bunch of different hands, the power-up effect with the little blue electricity on it. It's just overall a great figure. You get all the same articulation you get with the SH Figuarts for a lower price. So at number 7, Majin Buster from Demoniacal Fit, aka Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Number 6, we have the Lightning Collection Remastered Rita Repulsa. And when I tell you this figure is a vast improvement over the original Rita we got in that Rita and Lord Zed 2-pack, I just cannot express how much of an improvement this figure is. It has the accurate gold paint instead of the silver on the soft goods dress, by the way. Better gold paint on the on her staff or scepter, whatever you want to call it. That face is a million times better, and not only do you get that one face sculpt, you get a total of 3 different face sculpts. Different hands. She comes with just about everything you could want, really. So it's nice to, as a Power Rangers fan, have a definitive Rita in the collection that scales well with everything else. The Super 7 Rita Repulsa looks good too, but that's a 7-inch scale. So I have to go with this Hasbro Lightning Collection Rita Repulsa as my top 6, number 6 favorite figure. Alright guys, we're getting into the top 5 now. This is where things start to get a little more difficult. So go ahead and in the comments down below, let me know your top 5 for 2023. Because honestly, I had a hard time narrowing it down to, 10, much less the 5. So, but at number 5, I have the SH Figuarts Toby Maguire, aka Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And when I tell you I absolutely love everything about this figure, and I know I'm saying that a lot, but I mean, it's my top 10 list. Of course I'm gonna love them all. But just they nailed it on the costume design. Honestly, the Toby Maguire head sculpts, at least the smiling one, leaves a little bit to be desired. But this suit, man, the raised web lines, all the detail, the way you can get them posed up on this flight stand, it's just awesome. So, number 5, Toby Maguire, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man from SH Figuarts. And coming in at number 4, we have from SH Figuarts, Super Saiyan Trunks, the boy from the future. Now, this is SH Figuarts' second attempt at this figure. The original one was one of their first Dragon Ball Z releases, if I'm not mistaken. I had that one. It was tiny. It just honestly didn't look good. Especially when you compare it to this guy. This guy is so much better. You get the different hair sculpts, the different face sculpts. Well, the hair, at least for the front part, just to do those different dynamic action poses. He articulates amazingly well, a lot better than the original. You get the sword, of course. I just wish they had sculpted the jacket a little differently in the back. It has those breakups. And the way the peg system goes into the sheath, it likes to pop out a good bit. But, oh my gosh, this figure's just amazing. And Trunks, ever since his debut in the beginning of the Android/Cell saga, he was just one of my favorite characters from the get-go. Absolutely love this figure, and that's why it's my number 4 figure of 2023. And coming in at number 3, the bronze medal, if you will, I've got the Jada Toys Chester Cheetah. I haven't gotten any of the Street Fighter figures in hand from Jada Toys, but I keep hearing everybody talk about how great they are. So I was really excited to get Chester in hand, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. The articulation's on point, the accessories, you get 2 different head sculpts. I absolutely love everything about this guy. And the rumor mill is they're not done with food mascots. They want to do more going forward, and I'm really excited to see what else they can get their hands on, what else they can do. And so far, I'm just nothing but impressed by anything I've seen from them. And that's why Jada Toys Chester Cheetah is my bronze medal at number 3. And my number 2 spot, I have to give it to a character from probably my favorite action movie of all time. It's the Mafex T-800 Terminator from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And just look at that Arnie likeness. I absolutely love this figure. I had the Neca one before, but I had to get this Mafex one. Just that perfect representation. Comes with 2 different head sculpts, a bunch of different weapons, a bunch of different hands, really good articulation. This 2023 marked the year of me getting into Mafex. I only have 3 now, but I had to put this figure at number 2, not only for how good it is, but just that nostalgia value. And my top favorite figure of 2023 has got to be the Mezco Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now this guy, he's my first Mezco, he's my only Mezco. I don't really want to get into collecting Mezco, but if I have to get one, why not make it the Green Ranger? Power Rangers was always my favorite show growing up. It's still my favorite franchise. I just have so much nostalgia towards it. I grew up on it, being born in '89 and just growing up through the 90s, just watching Power Rangers all the time. One of my favorite Christmas memories was getting all the original Power Rangers flip head figures one year, and just being able to get something so premium quality like this that they did such a good job on. You can see even nobody ever gets that right. The white on the helmet with the silver, you know, that's something that you're not going to get from Lightning Collection, even though those figures are good. But just Mezco's a whole different level. All the different accessories you get, the soft goods really lend itself well to the Power Rangers suits. It's just awesome, and it's, I hesitate to say grail piece, but it's definitely a premium piece of my collection. And of course there's the emotional attachment too. Since Jason David Frank's passing and everything, a lot of us felt that, because he played Tommy Oliver, of course, in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But besides that, it's just an amazing figure and just a big piece of nostalgia right there on my shelf, and I love it. So there's my top 10 figures of 2023. I think I've rambled enough. Again, if you haven't already, let me know your top 10, top 5, even just your number 1 favorite figure from this year in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, more content. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.